Okay, so I think the way we'll go about it is I can start the project and then you can do the last slides, or maybe you can just be taking two. How would you see it?
Okay, let's take two it.
So do you want to start or I start?
Start.
Okay. Yeah, so this is
Okay.
our project one, and our group is Nigeria. So this project is aimed at providing a very comprehensive analysis of Nigerian cultural dimensions. And to be specific, what we'll look at is the economical conditions, the political landscape, and the business environment. And so these are the members of the team. We have Juan Pablo Rodriguez, there is Eric Lungu, there is Ali Esther Onyinye, and then Zandire Yvonne Shongwe. So these are the members of the group. We'll go to the second slide. So the second slide shows us kind of like the dimensions, and we are comparing two states. We are comparing Nigeria and the United States of America. As you can see on this graph, we have Nigeria in orange and United States in blue. So as you can see here, we're measuring the indulgences, the long-term orientation, uncertain avoidance, masculinity, individualism, and power distance. So we can see, like in most cases, America is doing well compared to Nigeria. And then this slide, just a second, it's talking about communication and scheduling cultures. So these are just a few points that we're able to jot down. The very first one is communication. So when we talk of communication, there is a low context versus high context, and this is Nigeria. And then evaluating, we have direct negative feedback versus indirect negative feedback. Disagreements, there is confrontations and non-confrontations. Scheduling, there is linear and there is flexibility. So Zandida, you can go ahead.
We have also looked into the negotiation style and the strategies. And then the Nigerian approach focuses on building trust through strong personal relationships, emphasizing reporting building before negotiations. And USA emphasizes a transactional approach, prioritizing the deal over relationships using direct and straightforward tactics. And then we have also made the recommendations in Nigeria. In Nigeria, it's all about building those connections and having good all chit chat before diving into the serious stuff. Remember, patience is key, and embracing the value of personal relationship is a top priority in Nigerian business customs. And we also looked into the government policies, and the few points that we looked into was economic instability, corruption and bribery, the general elections, security, and its implications.
We also looked at the Economic Freedom Index, and some of the main points that we were able to dive into is the rule of law, government size, the open market covers, the following regulatory efficiency involves, the current Nigeria's Economic Freedom Index report, which repressed types of economic freedom and implications. And we looked at the business regulatory environment, and several key areas needed to be considered, which includes challenges and possible improvements from doingbusiness.org. Here are a few points to consider. There is understanding tariff barriers, and we need to understand tariff barriers, meaning of MFN for a WTO nation. Nigeria's average MFN, applied import tariffs, and then regional trade agreements involving Nigeria and implications for importing into Nigeria.
Yeah, another thing that we focused on was the foreign directive investment, the FDI. Here we looked into these points, the special incentives for foreign direct investment, foreign ownership restrictions can also vary, and also we looked into the implications. Then the economic conditions that we tried to discuss were the PPP per capita, the GNI, which is the gross national income, and the GDP, which is the gross national product. GDP growth versus prior year, we looked into the inflation as well as the interest rates in Nigeria.
And the currencies, we've been able to observe that the value of the Nigerian currency against the United States dollars has been declining over the past 5 years. As you know, how low the value of the Nigerian naira is. Possible reasons for these trends could include economic policies, trade businesses, and geopolitical factors. And these are the proposed new products that we can bring into the Nigerian market. The very first one being solar energy solutions. And this is needed because of reliable energy in remote areas. And competition will come from local and global solar companies. And then the advantages of us bringing the solar energy solutions into the Nigerian market is that they are affordable and sustainable energy. And then the cultural issues, their acceptance of renewables. And the second one is agricultural technology. And the need for this is to boost or a boost in agricultural productivities. The competition is still the same, will come from local agri-tech firms. And the advantage is advanced cost-effective tech, which is technology. And the last one being mobile banking services. And the need for this is for financial access in underserved areas, like rural areas. And competition still will come from the local and global fintech companies. And the advantage for acquiring or bringing this into the Nigerian market is for innovative and it's user-friendly solutions. It will be able to abolish a sustainable competitive advantage while significantly enhancing the quality of life for many Nigerians living in Nigeria. And so this is pretty much it about our presentation. And I hope and pray that you've been able to learn one or two things in this presentation. Thank you very much. Okay, so apparently, like, we can't listen to it now, but what we can do is once we're done with the meeting, that's when it will be able to load, and then I'll be able to save it in the computer. And once it is served, I can be able to forward it in the group, and then that's when we can be able to listen to it, and then we upload it.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think we do? We upload it into the group before uploading it in Canvas, or?
let's upload it to the group first and see what the others are saying. But they won't say anything, Eric. I love upload it to the group and upload it to Canvas.
Okay, so meaning I'll need to have the other document as well so that I upload them together at the same time. So if possible, we can have one person send the entire document and then I'll be able to upload it. Or if there is anyone who's supposed to upload, then we can be able to send the video to that person and then they do the uploading for both.
Okay, Pablo uploaded the first document. You can forward it to him and ask him to upload both of them now.
Okay, sounds good. And thank you very much for the time that we're able to meet together.
Thank you, Eric.